Alfie got out.
He's out this way.
Hey, man.
Yeah, okay, ready? Here we go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another vlog. So here we are, another vlog covering our time in the US over the holiday period. I have a couple more cool vlogs from the US to upload, and then I will be vlogging here in Hong Kong again. Okay, let's get started. We start this vlog with a goodbye to Peter, who had to head back to Hong Kong a week before the rest of the family did. He had to be back to the restaurant for all the New Year's Eve festivities. But before we sent him on his way, we went to his favorite St. George eatery. It's called Bishop's. Okay, it's Peter's last day in St. George. He flies out, or he leaves this evening to go back to Salt Lake City to fly out tomorrow back to Hong Kong. But we are going to fulfill his request to eat at his favorite St. George spot.
Bishop's. Bishop's. I love Bishop's.
Bishop's. So here we are at.
I love the food. I love the price. I love everything about it.
Are you excited? Oh, hello. You have utensils in your hand.
Oh, he poked his eye. No.
You're looking happy, as happy as I've ever seen you.
That's good, Grandma. That's good.
There is an airport in St. George, but it's quite small, and flights from St. George to Salt Lake can be quite expensive. There's also another option that Peter's familiar with because he's ridden it a few times, called the Salt Lake Express, and it's basically this shuttle bus that shuttles people back and forth from kind of along the I-15 interstates. It goes from St. George, I think it even goes maybe down to Vegas, but it goes St. George, Salt Lake City, then it goes all the way up through Idaho. Peter sadly has to go home early because he has to be at the restaurant for New Year's Eve festivities. So right now we're driving him to the Salt Lake, St. George Salt Lake shuttle. Anyways, it's a shuttle bus that takes him from St. George to Salt Lake, where he will then catch his flight tomorrow to get to Hong Kong. We'll miss him. We are lucky and get to stay here with Grandma and Grandpa. You got your seat?
I do.
Is it a cozy one?
My daughter refusing to come out.
What's it look like inside? Well, that looks pretty comfy, actually.
Maybe you better get in there and check one of those seats out.
Yeah. Which one are you going to sit at?
I've got a nice seat near the back. I think it's about head.
You're going to miss Daddy?
My daughter refusing to get out.
You're going to miss Daddy? It's always a bummer that Peter can't stay as long as we end up staying in the US. He always has to go back early. It's also a bummer that he gets to take that 15-hour flight solo. Kicking back, legs out, sleeping if he wants to, watching movies if he wants to, just kind of doing whatever he wants. And never mind the fact that pretty much every time I fly to the States, I fly alone with children. Not that I don't absolutely love traveling with my children, but for 15 hours, don't get me wrong, we feel super grateful to be able to be going to the US and traveling with the kids at all. I don't know, maybe just one of these days, it might be just nice for Peter to experience 15 hours on a flight with 3 children. Nobody's bitter though. Nobody's bitter, babe. Don't worry about it. I love you. So I had done this thing that I sometimes do where I promised Stella that at some point I would go swimming with her. And that sometime happened to be that day when Peter left. You know, I was just kind of thinking like at some point maybe it would get a little warmer. It was beautiful weather, the sun was shining, but it was winter. It's winter. Even though we were pretty far south in southern Utah, it was too cold to be romping around in a bathing suit. But I made a promise and I was gonna keep that promise. And you know, sometimes when you make promises like that, you kind of don't want to do it, but you know you should. You end up really enjoying yourself. I don't know if I really enjoyed being freezing cold, but I did love seeing the smile on my daughter's face when she saw me hop in. Actually, disclaimer, we didn't get in the pool. We ended up only being in the hot tub, which was okay. I did enjoy myself. I did enjoy the time in the hot tub with a beautiful setting, with my family, and with my Stella. I did enjoy it. So thanks, Stella.
And get it.
Mom's gonna have to get in to have her feet thaw out.
My feet are so cold. I don't want to get in the hot tub first if we're going swimming. That's torture to go from hot to cold. All right.
Well, just warm your feet up.
A beautiful St. George night, and it's about 40 degrees.
Here.
And I'm about to get in the pool with this little fish. My mom and dad are both extremely amazing at entertaining. Like, nobody's ever bored when they're in my mom and dad's presence. And that evening, my mom had planned to do a cakewalk. Now, my mom is particularly good with like crafty things and keeping kids busy and planning stuff for them to do that they may have not done otherwise. And cakewalk was one of these things where Stella had never done before. If you don't know what a cakewalk is, it's basically like musical chairs, but you walk around numbers. And I think in like a proper cakewalk, the number that you land on corresponds to like a numbered cake. But we were having a very casual version of a cakewalk, and so basically the person who won got the cake. My mom had these little cupcakes, and she and Stella made the numbers, and my dad, my mom, Stella, Alfie, and I had a cakewalk.
I'll put it over by you so he laughs at you.
Oh, Alfie, look at your stills.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay, and this.
What are you doing, Stells?
We're getting ready for a
cake. I've never done a cakewalk. Nah, we're doing a cakewalk. I'm so excited to do it.
Alfie's gonna play too, but he hit in his high chair.
We have to walk around. You have to go to 1 and then 2.
How's Alfie gonna do that?
Like this.
You're gonna do that?
Yes. Oh, music.
Okay.
What?
Ooh, ooh, la, la.
When I stop the music, you have to jump on the number that's closest to you. Oh, get on a number.
Oh, you're lucky. Alfie got out.
He's out this way.
Hey, man.
Yeah, okay, ready? Here we go.
Keep walking my wall,
Come on.
and I won't hear a sound. You're just trying to see. Well, not this time around.
Oh.
We don't even fight back. All of the wood just brush it off. Saying my fake
I'm out.
haters get their
Oh no. Oh, I'm out. I don't have a number. Oh, Stella.
Now there's 2 different kinds. Chocolate, and white cake. Okay, you want to do it again?
Yes!
Oh.
Oh, you barely made it.
When mommy's out.
Yes! This is fun, isn't it? Alfie's on.
Alfie, you
Alfie got a cupcake. Yay!
After the cakewalk, there was a serious dance performance by Stella. My mom and dad were the judges, and Stella put on some really great dancing, actually. Stella loves to dance, as if you've ever watched any of the vlogs, you'll know she loves music, she loves to dance, and honestly, it's a joy to watch her. They're clapping it when they feel inspired to clap, they do.
When you do a very good move, we clap.
Whoa. Judges say 10. 2 thumbs up.
4 thumbs up. Wow, the best score you could have gotten.
And you move on to the next stage of competition.
I'ma come back like a boomerang, and I won't
really good.
That was
Stella.
really
I
good.
think maybe
I
7
don't know
more.
how you go.
Perfect!
And my score is 1 thumb up and 2 thumbs up. Yay!
All right, people, thanks for watching. This vlog was kind of like a bridge vlog into the next holiday that we celebrated when we were home in the US, which is New Year's. So the next vlogs will be covering New Year's and a really, really beautiful time in Zion National Park. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting, liking, for subscribing, and we'll see you in the next vlog. Later, skater.